Hey guys, we are on page 8 of your note packet. You will notice we've skipped pages 6 and 7, and that is a-okay. But we are on page 8, which is super cool because, first of all, it's numbered, and second of all, you can see these X's at the bottom. I'm going to go back up to the top. And those X's mean we're going to be relying on things that we know. So this will be a great day to use what you've learned. So our topic is no longer X's. It's called factoring trinomials. And our essential question is going to be, oh shoot, it's gone. How does the X help us organize our thinking? Okay, because really we're gonna try and do some factoring, and we're gonna do the X to keep our thoughts and ideas organized. And I want you to think about like what are the pieces of the X here, what helps us with them, and so on and so forth. So factoring, just really quickly, if we don't want to define that word, is breaking a polynomial, and we haven't really defined that word, but we're just going to think of it as a math expression, into its multiplication parts. So in other words, we're going to take a polynomial, and we'll look at some of those here shortly, and we're going to break it up into its parts that it's multiplying. Okay? Now, trinomials when a equals 1. That's definitely kind of a heavy mathy thing that we haven't really talked about. But that just means we have x squared, a middle number, and a last number. So we're looking at stuff like that. Try meaning 3, 1, 2, 3 terms. A equals 1 means that first number is just a 1. We're just starting with x squared. Cool, I love it. Okay, our method for doing this. So our goal is to factor these polynomials, to break them into their multiplication parts. Our method is the X method. Okay, so here's our process and our steps. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to draw our X. The last number goes on top. The middle goes on the bottom. Our job is to find the sides and then write the parentheses. Okay? So that's kind of our goal here. So just really quickly, here's our X. This is the last number. This is the middle number. This is the number we're trying to get when we add. This is the number, that we're trying to get when we multiply. So what's cool is middle and add. So I lost my train of thought. Middle and add both have those two D's, so that can be a good reminder that we're trying to add to make this bottom number. And so here we go. And then just really quickly, these two numbers go into their parentheses. So let's look at this in action. Excuse me. Okay, so here we go. Step 1, draw the X. Well, that's done for us, but that would be step 1. Step 2 is the last number goes in the top. So -6 goes in the top, and the middle number goes in the bottom. So there's step 2, putting things in their homes. Then it says find the sides. So we are looking for what multiplies to make 6 and adds to make 5. So multiplies to make 6. Here's our choices. -6 negative 6 and positive 1, positive 6 and negative 1, negative 3 and positive 2, 3 and negative 2. Remember, I'm trying to get a negative 6, and for negatives, it takes a positive number times a negative number. And then our goal here is a positive 5 on the bottom. So this negative 6 and 1, that's a negative 5. This is a positive 5, negative 1, positive 1. Okay, so we wanted the positive 5, so that's this combination. So what that means is we needed the positive 6 and the negative 1, right? That's what we ended up with on our sides here. And so now we've got everything filled in. Now, the last step is to write your parentheses. Well, your parentheses fill in with a positive 6 and a minus 1. Okay, now, if you're not sure, we could add a bonus fifth step in. Check it. By multiplying. If you need to, if you don't feel good about your answer, set up the box and check it, right? Set up the box, go through the work, right? You could totally set up this box and make sure everything's in the right spot. But I feel good about this. Let's do another one. Okay? Okay, so let's look at this second example. In this second example, the x is already drawn. The last number, 20, goes on the top. The middle number, 9, goes on the bottom. We are multiplying to make 20 and adding to make 9. Everything here is positive, which is super helpful. So we know we can do a positive times a positive, which is going to be great. That's going to make our life a little bit easier, and it's going to mean both sides are pluses here. Now, we got to get to 20. We got a lot of options. We could do 1 times 20. We could do, and actually since they're both positives, I'm going to do, let's just do this. There we go. We could do 20 times 1. I don't know that I need to write both, but we will. We could do 10 times 2. Why do I keep writing multiplications? We could do 2 times 10. Both cases, they're positive. And we could do 4 times 5 and 5 times 4. Right? And what I want you to see here is really I only needed to check a couple of them. Because when they're both positive, the result's going to be the same no matter the order. So if we want to make a 9, 4 and 5 is what gets the job done. So that means we're going to fill in the sides as plus 4 and plus 5. And that is going to be x plus 4 and x plus 5. Again, bonus fifth step, check it by multiplying. I'll put a little question mark there. So you don't have to, but if you feel like your answer is not good, then check it. Okay. There are some more examples on page 9. I think we should do this. I think we should cross out number 4. I don't like it. I do, but I don't. And I think we should cross out number 5. And we should do number 6, number 3, and number 2. We can cross out number 1. Or you can do it. It's up to you. Here we go. Step 1, draw the x. The x is drawn for you. It won't always be, but here it is. The last number goes on the top. Last top. I don't know why I did the p. Oh well. The middle number goes on the bottom. One time I said this. One time I said we add to get the middle number that lives on the bottom. Now that's totally not how you spell bottom, right? Bottom is spelled like this. I just liked the symmetry of add, mid, and bod, but oh well, it is what it is. I realize that that's not actually how anything is spelled. Anyway, we're multiplying to make 10. Everything's positive here, so we're going to do 1 and 10. Easy choice, but that's 11. We're going to do 2 and 5. Another good choice. That makes 7. That's what I want. Everything's positive here, so it's plus 2 and plus 5. And our final answer is x plus 2 and x plus 5. Okay? That's Benton talking, if you can hear him in the background. In the next one, everything's positive again here. Let's put our middle number of 9. Nope, sorry. Our last on the top. And our mid-diddle on the bottom. Ways to make 9. 1 times 9 or 3 times 3. 3 times 3 adds to make 6. 1 times 9 is a 10. That's good news for us. So we're going to do plus 9 and plus 1. And, that means our final answer is going to be x plus 9 and x plus 1. We skipped over 4. We skipped over 5. Now here we're down here at 6. Our last number is negative 63. Our middle number is negative 2. According to our multiplication table, the only time we see 63 is actually with 7 and 9. We could do 1 and 63, but that's a little bit crazy. We could do negative 63 and 1. Still a little bit crazy. So let's just start with 7 and 9. We could do 7 and 9, where the 9's negative. We could do 9 and 7. Oh, that's the exact same thing, Vista. Let's try that again. We could do 9 and 7 where the 7's negative. We want negative 2. That happens right here. The other one is a positive, right? So the sides here are going to be negative 9, positive 7. And our parentheses are going to be x minus 9, x plus 7. This feels like a real good opportunity to do our bonus check step. So here we go. Bonus step 5. X minus 9. X plus 7. X squared. 7x minus 9x minus 63. Look at that. So far, so good. X squared. If I owe you $9, but I only pay you 7 back, that'll be minus 2 that I still owe you. Minus 63. And we can feel good about it. We skipped over some of those other ones. If you want to try number 1, you can, but don't worry about the other 2. You got this. I believe in you.